Alright gamers, what is up? We're back again with some more Final Fantasy Historic Brawl. This time we have Cloud X Soldier. He is a 5 mana Naya, so red, green, and white, 4/4. Legendary creature, human soldier mercenary. He has haste. Whenever Cloud enters, attach up to one target equipment you control to him. Whenever Cloud attacks, draw a card for each equipped attacking creature you control. Then, if Cloud has power 7 or greater, create 2 treasure tokens. This is an equipment deck, of course. A bunch of equipment stuff, a lot of the swords, Wealth and Power, Forge and Frontier, Fire and Ice, Sword of Vengeance. Obviously, you have Ultima Weapon, as well as the Buster Sword. Can't have Cloud without the Buster Sword, of course. Pretty much what this deck does, it likes to get out some small creatures, likes to get out some lands, and then play Cloud and just start swinging. Like Shadow Spear will give us Trample, Ultima Weapon lets us destroy something when we attack. There's another one, I forget where it's at. I had a sword, I just added it. Sword of Vengeance, that gives it Trample and First Strike, so if we somehow have that and the Basilisk Collar, we can one-tap everything and also trample over. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Some removal, obviously SRAM, Stoneforge Mystic, the new Cloud from the main set. Nibelheim of Flame is really good in this deck, especially if you have Cloud out. You can just wipe the whole board if they have Death Touch. Pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a 3-color land base. That's most of the deck, honestly. It's equipment and swing it in. Let's hop into it. Alright, we got Flubs the Fool. The little rapscallion little frog. Let's see. I mean, this isn't terrible. There's no land ramp, but let's look for an equipment. Yeah, sure. We'll do the mountain. So we play the fighter class. Grab something. Do I have Colossus Hammer in here? I might. I don't remember. We'll have to look. Play the retreat. Play the fighter class. Look for an equipment. And I did put it in here. Okay. Grab the hammer. Where is it at? Am I blind? I am blind. Grab the hammer. Makes it, gives you 10/10 and it loses flying, but also has a equip cost of 8. However, with the outfitter, we can give it a perpetually gain it 1 equipped. Also, when Cloud comes in, we can just do it for free. But yeah, pretty cool. All right, Kellen. They're gonna make a clue and play another land. Okay, we shall Rootbound Crag. We'll play Kemba. We'll make the hammer have a 1 equip cost. We'll play the hammer. And they're going to kill Kemba maybe? Oh, okay. We'll equip the hammer. Now they're probably going to kill Kemba. No, my spike field hazard. That's fine. We only care about Cloud, to be honest, so. But the Sword of Fire and Ice will be really nice to help us get around their entire deck, basically. Anything that's blue or red. Okay, Ornithopter for jokes. Won't get around that, but, you know. Fire and Ice. Do have the Ultima Weapon. At some point we can cast that if we get around to it. Alright, they're casting Flubs the Fool. Playing a land. Discarding a card. They're gonna draw a card. And they're gonna pass, okay. Well, it's Cloud time. In the ETBs, we'll get to equip something for free. We'll do the Fire and Ice. So he has to block with the Ornithopter if he wants to. He will. And then now we have protection from red and blue from the Flubs player. So, Whirling Earth, okay. Gain a life. Discard a card. Mossborn Hydra, they're going to draw a card because I have no cards in hand. Gonna get a land, nice. Unfortunately, I don't have protection from green. However, is that enough? Let's see. We can just give it to the, give Cloud the Colossus Hammer. We'll swing in for 16. Get a land and 2 treasures. And then we'll hit them for 16. They're down to 12. We're going to do 2 damage to their face. Or draw a card. Then we're going to split up, destroy all untapped creatures. And that should be GG's, I'd imagine. We'll just end the turn here for now. We'll see. Don't want to get too cocky. They still have mana. 6 mana currently. Let's see if they have anything they can do to save themselves. Need to play a green creature they can block with. Let's see what they can do it. They cannot. GG's. Alright, we got Lonis, Cryptozoologist. I think this is the one that cares about surveilling, like clue tokens. Another land would be good because of Furion, but I think we're gonna mulligan here. Yeah, it's better, some lands, and we have a creature too, so, and some searchers. We'll hold on to this. We'll play the garden, tapped, and pass turn. Alright, they're gonna hedge maze. Where were you a few games ago? We'll do the flats. We'll grab... What are we gonna grab? Surveil land, of course. Probably the red and black one. Should be red and white. Well, I mean, I gotta keep the swords. We'll play the hammer. And pass the turn. Yeah, whenever a non-token creature enters, investigate, sack a bunch of clues, reveal the top card, and cast something. Okay. We'll do the Rogue's Passage. We will go for a Kiri, Fearless Voyager. Just to have a creature, stop the damage. It may be minimal, but doesn't hurt to stop it early. Got the Innkeeper, okay. Make a treasure, make a clue. Birds of Paradise, make a treasure, gain a life. Excuse me. Make a clue, gain a life. Alright. We're gonna name human here. We're gonna do the class. Look for a 2-mana artifact, I think. Alright, 2 manas. I think we'll go for the boots here. Put the boots out. And hopefully we draw a land. I think we'll swing in here. Okay, hit him for 3. Try to mitigate the life gain as much as possible. Don't look at my hammer, you. They are in blue, so we need to watch out for counter spells, but they have 1, 2, 3, 6 mana total currently. Destiny Spinner, okay, not that I'm really be countering your stuff, but Antique Collector, what is this? Oh, okay, hold on. Whenever this creature dies, you may shuffle into its own library. If you do, investigate. That seems crazy, but then I saw that it was stupid alchemy stuff. And of course, we didn't hit the land. Love to see it. Love to see that. Well, we'll play the Sword of Fire and Ice, I guess. I mean, I might as well. So I get the trigger to draw. It's a land. Kiri's probably gonna die. Oh, okay. Play the land. We'll pay 2 life to keep it untapped, so in case we need to Kiri unequip or swords. I think we swords it now. Force them to use it. We'll see what they get. Yep. Sacrifice 4. Oh, that was good. They got some good stuff. What are they gonna cast? Oh, put it. Excuse me, not cast. Shadow Spear. Okay, fair enough. Shadow Spear. That's not good. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 4 mana once they get a land here. I do have the Cavern of Souls for human, for clouds. We'll be able to cast him at the bare minimum. Tapped breeding. Are they gonna recast? Are they recast Lonis? I think you should. You did. Yippee. They're gonna gain a life. They have a lot of blockers, to be fair, though. I'm mind swinging in with them. The land here was phenomenal. We'll play Cloud. We'll attach the hammer. And we'll attach that just to give him hexproof. Swing in. Draw a card off of Kiri. Draw a card off of Cloud. And then also make 2 treasures. If only I had that Shadow Spear, but alright, well, not much else we can do here. I think we'll go for it, honestly. We'll look for an equipment card here. Something that gives us evasion. Something that gives us evasion. What are they? Blue and... Where's the sword? The blue and green sword. I don't have it in here. Son of a gun. Invasion. Evasion. That's good enough evasion for me. Gives me trample, so... Of course, the one sword that would help me with these colors I don't have in the deck. I think it's what? Truth and... No, not Truth and Justice. Body and Mind, I think. Make a 2/2 and make a mill 10 or mill 20, something like that. Definitely one of the weaker ones. Not in this instance, of course, but... I didn't see Fortune Frontier in there either, but maybe I missed it. Would help with the green. Okay then. What is this? Alright, that's fun, I guess. Love to see it. Hey, that's mine, you. That's my Shadow Spear, you son of a gun. No blockerinos. Alrighty then. Oh, they're doing the cool stuff now. Interesting. Oh, that's why. Oh, I could have grabbed the sword. I didn't even see it in there. Son of a gun. Sword would help me with a lot more stuff. Oh, well then. Unfortunate. Well, I guess we do this. We'll equip that for free. With the Sword of Vengeance. And we'll equip that for 1. of an 8/8. I mean, I kind of have no choice here but to swing in, right? So I can make the treasures for the Viseju to get rid of the Shadow Spear. Yeah. Okay, well, I will say them stealing my Shadow Spear kind of wrecked me up a bit. But he does now have Vigilance. Holy moly. Okay, hold on. What do I have? Red, blue, first strike, trample. Just block with everything. Just do that. Okay, well. 2, 2, 3, and 1. Hit everything. Bonk, 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 bonk. Everything dies except for Cloud. I had first strike. Why did I do that? I'm a genius. I honestly, I said that I had first strike, and then I still did something stupid anyway by casting my spell. My genius amazes me sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I'm just dead here because I can't block. How are the two things they stole from me are the two things that made me lose? That's so stupid. Remember, kids, don't be like me. Actually pay attention to what you're looking at in the game and looking at when you're searching for things. Make sure you read the cards. Alright, we got Tom Bombadil. Let's see if we can't get a W. A George W. Well, we got some lands. We got some ramp. Which isn't terrible. We have an equipment at least. Alright. I will say it is a shame that I don't have all the swords in on Arena. That'd be nice. But there's another sword too. That's huge. Sadly, they don't have them all. Like Truth and Justice would be cool. Hearth and Home. Sword and Sinew would be sick. Or Steel and Sinew, excuse me. On Fortnite. We'll play the Grove. We'll play the North. Get me a mountain. Alright. I do declare. What does this even do? Let's take a look. Never exile it, and then they get a counter. Okay, cool. We'll do that. Play that. Do the pickaxe. Alright, well, I don't have a way to stop white at the moment, but I will be able to swing in against the champion. So we'll see. Look at my pickaxe, you. Question is, do they have a counter spell? They have 3 mana, and they have blue. I'm gonna say they probably do. But let's risk it for the biscuit. We'll attempt to equip the sword. They like binding, huh? Do I have a way to get rid of it easily? No. Well, they had a type of removal, just not the one I thought they did. Guess it makes sense for in a 5-color deck to have a domain spell. I don't know if it's like just me, but like since Final Fantasy came out, people have been like incredibly try-hard on Arena. Like I know removing one thing's not try-hard, but there's a lot of games that I played off-screen that I've just been like, bro, are you okay? Like, who hurt you? Why are you playing like such a jerk? Like, holy moly. Alright, well, it's going good so far. Now, did I miss something? Why is that indestructible? Oh. Okay, that's why. I can't even destroy it because it has indestructible until the saga ends. Okay. It is Tom Bombadil. I can destroy him potentially. Get out of here, Tom. No one likes you. And your dumb stories. Got him. Out my face. Out my face. Okay, well, let's try this again. Put the sword to fire and ice. Swinging for 6. Make that. Hit him for 6. Ping him for 2. Draw a card. Great. Protection from, what is it, red and blue, which probably doesn't really matter, but since I'm at 9 health. Okay. Yeah, they just have removal. That's just, you know, super fun. I love playing against decks that don't let you play the game. Okay, Binding of the Titans. What, mill 3? That's a 6/8. Ouch. Interesting. I can put a bunch of blockers out, I guess. We'll do the Stoneforge Mystic. Sure, we'll look for the Basilisk Collar. Where are you at here? We'll do Zac Fair. We'll play the Collar. And then we'll equip the Sword of Forge and Frontier to Zac. Protection from red and green. So in theory, I can block the champion for free. In theory. Barring removal, of course. How does it get vigilance from? Oh. Okay, well. Another one. A Gonjo, another one. Alright, what is that Plankton? Alright, we get it. Alright, 9/11. Oh god, 9/11. There's 2 towers right here. Ah. Oh my goodness, we get it, bro. Let me just put that there. Bonk. Okay, cool. Don't have enough for Cloud at the moment. However, if I do this, now if my memory is correct, this should work. Oh, it has protection from red. I'm a genius. That's so unfortunate. I hate myself sometimes. I swear to God. Oh, that sucks. Let's see. I honestly didn't even think about that. Well, guess we'll just play some more creatures, I guess. More blockers the better, right? Let's do Cloud, I guess. No attacks. Alright, next turn we're cooking. I honestly completely forgot about the protection from red. Because target creature control. Oof. I want to read these, please. There we go. Okay, so that Fall of the Imposters and Exile effect. Good to know. Holy moly, that's those some big boys. It's weird that it's tapped. Oh, they could have got it back from there. Okay, I was like, what? Why is that tapped? That's so weird. But they got it back from the binding. Okay, well, in theory, the plan should work next turn. This turn coming up. If my genius... Let's do this. Put the Sword of Vengeance down. Yoink. It's free, you might as well. Okay, we'll unequip this. Put it on here. Then we'll Nibelheim a Flame. This one. Hit everything. Boom. We'll play Cloud. Look for an equipment. Grab the Buster Sword. No attacks. Gain some life. Killed a bunch of stuff. My Cloud will go down. Not the best play in the world, but it worked out decent enough. Oh, really? 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 Alright, we got Thalia and the Gitrog monster. Oh, let's see. Well, we have equipment, we have something to cast. We'll risk it for the biscuit, I guess. As they say. Let's party. Waiting on them to mulligan choice, and then we'll head out. Whenever they want to finish their mulligan choices. Whenever they're ready. At any time, they can pick their mulligan choice, and they're doing it right now. I'm proud of them. They did it. Alright, gotta try them. We'll play the forest. We'll play Adelbert, however you say it. Adelbert. They got a forest down. Dig up. Look for a basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand, and then shuffle. Man, the cleave mechanic from Midnight Vow, or excuse me, Crimson Vow was so awkwardly worded. Let's do that one. Sword of Forge Frontier, swinging for 3. And we'll pass turn. Dark Ritual, probably going to cast their Thalia, I'd imagine. Skeletal Swarming, what is this? Each skeleton you control has Trample, and attacks each combat able. Gets Rex, where X is the number of the skeletons you control. Create a one with skeleton. Creature died, make 2. Interesting. Okay. Well, we're going to equip this. We're going to swing for 5 here. Hit you for 5 lifelink. Draw some cards. Play additional land this turn. I mean, we're probably going to play the Fire and Ice, actually. And there we go. Protection from green, but I don't think that's really going to matter. Green and red, technically, but I don't think it's going to quite matter with what this deck is trying to do here. Oh, Sun's Champion. Or Nemesis, excuse me.
I can escape my past no more than I can escape my shadow.
Okay, 2 1/1s. They're making more. Okay, so it's every turn, I see. If it doesn't die, then you get more. Cool. I understand now. We'll go for the old Cloudorino. We'll put this one on him. And we'll just swing out straight up. Draw 2 cards. Because 2 creatures are attacking. Unfortunately, I can just do that with the blockers, so it's not the best in the world, but we'll gain some life. We're going to cast Freya as well. It has Freya flying on our turn, but we can tap it to, it's a mana dork, essentially, for equipping, so. Invasion, okay. I think I'm probably going to let Freya die here. If at all possible. Do I want them to have that? I don't really want to, but I also want to be able to swing in. I don't know. We'll see if that was the right choice or not. Okay, let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with that. So if I do 2, I get the Buster Sword. Buster Sword. And pay the mana to equip the Buster Sword. And if I put it on red and blue, red and green. If I put it on Freya. Thinking. Hold on, let me think. Put it on Freya, I get 4 mana to cast something. I can do Zac Fair and also, or one of the two. I think I'll put it on Freya actually. Oh, but I'm tapped. I'm such a dumbass. Oops. Hit him with the oops. Why am I so stupid sometimes? I don't get it. My brain sometimes is even a mystery to myself. Because like when I was doing it, I didn't tap it to put it on there. So in my brain, I'm like, oh, it doesn't actually cost mana to do it. Or it doesn't tap her down. But it does, of course. Alright. Well, this might hurt a lot. They have 8 mana. Bunch of Trampler boys. They're going to wipe the board after this turn. Of course, I'm 1 mana shy from the heroic. Yippity-doo. Well, how about this? How about this? Yoink. Make some treasures. Hit you in the face. We're going to cast our Paladin at Arms for free. Comes in, job select. Then I think we're going to hold. We're going to play Zac Fair, I think, as well. Just a way to protect Cloud if need be. And also protection, heroic intervention too, so. These can't block, right? No, they just have to attack. Sacrifice Zac. Give him indestructible. Alright, well, Bowmaster's okay. I think we just, what, Nibelheim? Yeah, well, actually we don't care about this. I think we, what, Nibelheim a flame and then just attach one of the swords. I think that's the way to go here. So we'll Nibelheim a flame. Blanc, kill everything. Flip one of the swords. Swing in. Baba Booey. Well, do all that first, then Baba Booey. GG's. Alright, we got Hashaton's Scarab's Fist. This is one of the commander cards from Aether Drift. Not the best in the world. We'll mulligan that, I think. Slightly worse, but we do have a ramp, so. We have a land ramp, so that's fine. We'll do that. We'll grab the Triumph. Actually, we're going to grab this instead, so I can see what else we have coming up. The land's pretty good. I'll keep that up top. Alright, they got a plains. We'll do the tower. Do Into the North. We're going to grab a green source. Sure. I don't know, I was confused about that, but we can SRAM and then into the Black Blade. We're forged. Rona, okay. So we'll do this. Play SRAM. Cast a Black Blade for forged, draw a card. And pass turn. Now if they tap out, we can play Cloud. Which would be nice. Zombie Infestation. Discard 2 cards, make a 2/2 zombie. Okay. Let's do this. We'll look for a land here. Let's go red, I think. We'll play Cloud. Attempt to equip the Black Blade. And of course, never mind. Swords to Plowshares, because why not? No attack, there's no point. Whenever enters attacks with top 6 cards. Interesting. Well, I guess we're gonna play Gilgamesh next turn. Key to the archive, okay. Let's see what we got. What are they gonna discard here? An island, okay. So they kept something good in their hand. Play the Marsh Flats here. Look for a land. Let's go white. Play Gilgamesh. It's a whole text box of words here. Oh well, we'll do the old. We'll do Sword of Wealth and Power. I think I can do both. I really can do both. Do the sword, just so I have protection in case it gets targeted specifically. But yeah, we'll see. Shame he doesn't have haste, but giving him protection from instants and sorceries is going to be probably pretty huge. Let's do like a board wipe. Okay, Hashaton. Didn't even tap to draw a discard. Okay. They clearly have something to do with Hashaton. They wouldn't cast him otherwise, so we'll see what they have in their hand. Of course, instant speed. Sure, we'll keep it on top. I mean, we'll attempt to equip the Sword of Gilgamesh here. They destroyed the sword of the Blackblade sword. Okay. Well, we'll do that. We'll cast a diamond pickaxe. Draw a card. Which is the land we already knew we had. I can't equip it though, but we'll swing for 8. Because he's also attacking as well. So if we hit another... we'll grab both of them. Oh, now you're giving me that. And then you're going to good game me. Okay. We'll do that. Make it a 10-10. Give it protection for blue and red so they can't block. Well, they can... Oh, that's not true. They can't block. They can make a black zombie. I forgot. That's my bad. They do have a way out. They'll block it there. Pretty cool. Alright, good enough. Fair enough. And, yeah, we'll pass turn, I guess. They have one card in hand. I'm assuming if it's a land. Well, they can Rona too, technically. I'm assuming they're both lands. Okay, GG's. Well, gamers, there you have it. That was Cloud X Soldier. Got a bit unlucky on some of our games, but I think for the most part, this deck does a lot of work. Again, if you can get the equipment stuff out pretty quickly, ramp out, get Cloud down. You know, Ultimate Weapon's really good, of course. Buster Sword, casting stuff for free is always phenomenal. But yeah, I think this deck's pretty cool. This Cloud's pretty fun. So I think it does suffer from being on Arena. Less equipment stuff you can pull from, and a lot less like equipment themed cards too that you can't really have on Arena that aren't you can have in other formats but not on Arena. But I think overall this card's still pretty fun to play. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Catch you guys next time.